Hey everybody, this is Dennis, and I'm going to do my full review of Dead by Daylight. This is issue number 1. Titan Comics is putting it out. This is the second print because I couldn't get it, but it's Jay Lee's cover on the second print, the black and white one. This does have an exclusive in-game code. It says inside, but it's kind of odd. It was poly-sealed, but there's right there. I don't play the game, so I am giving this away. So everybody who likes and subscribes and leaves your comment down below the full video here, the full review, or on my quick flip, you'll be entered in a chance to get the code, and one of you lucky winners will get the code, as I won't use it. So let's kind of delve in and take a look at the book in depth. This one is written by Nadia Shammas, and the art is Dillon, Snook, Emilio, hopefully it's Leche. Hopefully I pronounced it right, or Leche. So as soon as we open it up, we get a look at the art styling. It took me a little bit by surprise at first because, this is really, kind of a horror thriller kind of a book. And everything seems a bit cartoonish and maybe like everything seems like a bit of a caricature. But with that being said, the colors really give it some interesting dynamic, and I think that it works. But we'll go through it. And anyway, this is kind of like something that happened, in the past. So we get open to this gruesome murder in Ormond. And it kind of shows it. Then we see the bad guy. His name is Frank. We get introduced to. Frank's now moved in to a new place. He's gone to a new school. And you can already tell he's going to be a bad guy. Frank was Frank was here, abandon all hope, ye who enter. You can tell he's the bad guy. He kind of reminds me of, like from Heathers, Christian Slater's, character, kind of the bad boy. And he gets up there and he winds up meeting Julie, and then her friend SUSIE. And, very typical high school stuff where they're getting together. And she invites him to a party. He seems nice enough, looks like he could be fun. He winds up sneaking in. And they decide he brings some alcohol. They wind up, going out. I'm not going to give away the whole story, but needless to say, while they're all talking about it, they're playing a little truth and dare and having some fun. And then all of a sudden they're like, you know what? We should leave our mark. And he's talking about how he leaves marks where he goes. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And they go and they start doing the house and making it up. And he throws a rock and crashes it. They wound up getting chased by the police and everything like that. And they go through, and anyway, you'll have to get the book in order to finish it. But, all in all, like I said, if you take a look at the artwork, the artwork works. Work works. And, but, I would have wanted it to be a slightly different style to really capture it. Kind of like Bunny Mask, Andrea Moody, it's also very stylized. I just think it would work a little better, but it's not bad. The story, in terms of the characters, the setting, the characters are all good. The dialogue is very believable in it. You really do get to kind of know Frank's attitudes as we're going through it. Same thing with Julie. And we start seeing that, Julie's got a bit of a dark streak that starts to come out. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like Bonnie and Clyde. Well, I guess we will find out in future issues. But overall, I think the setup, the compositions of the pages were good. the setting, the small town seems to work. The action, it opens up with a lot of, great action, almost like a foreshadow of what could, come in the future. But, it's a lot of buildup. So if you're expecting action out of the gate, out of this one through it, I think you'll be a little disappointed. But I think it does a really good job of building all the different parts for, the second and third issues, etc. Now, the other thing is, I am new. I never played the game, don't know the characters. So with that being, it could be that I just don't know enough and they maybe expected you to know and have played the game. So for those of you who have played the game, leave your comments down below. Let me know if you took more out of it. I've got a feeling if you already knew these characters from the games and stuff, it might be a different story. All in all, I thought it was an enjoyable first issue from, I guess, an outsider looking in. With that being said, I'm going to give it a CGC rating of a 6.5. I think it was solid. I'm definitely going to get the second issue and see where it goes from there because, they based an entire game. This is based off an entire game, so I'm kind of curious as to where it goes. So anyway, solid. I would recommend picking it up. As I said earlier, smash that like and subscribe button. You can check out my other full reviews. If you see something during my quick flips that you want me to do a full review on, leave a message down below and I will go ahead and do that. On Wednesdays, Andy and I do a live stream where we bring on comic book artists and writers, guests, new projects that are coming out. And we have great interviews with them, and it's live, so you guys can ask questions and basically talk to them with us. And so I hope you join us on Wednesdays, usually at 5, but depending on everybody's schedule, it could be 3, 4, 5 o'clock Eastern time. So join us for that, and then I'll leave the links to everything down below. I would love it also if you guys would check out Kor-Drath, The Reckoning. That's the project that Andy and I are finishing up right now. We're going to be closing out the t-shirt, so we're going to be doing our live stream on Thursday. So I hope you guys, check that out, share everything with your friends, and I look forward to talking to you all real soon. Thanks for joining.